Hi friends, this is Bilal Haider and this is the sixth part of this video series. In this video part, we are going to learn about conditional statements. Alright. Whenever we make applications in any programming language, we have to use conditional statements to make our app smart, and we need to tell our app based like whatever inputs it gets, based upon those inputs it can make decisions so that it can be smart. Like if you give him one input, it based upon your input it makes its decision and shows you some output. And if you give it some another input, based on what input is, it can make its smart decisions. Alright, let's do that. We are going to use logical statements and logical operations and conditional operations, and combine them with conditional statements. Okay, so first let's create some variables. Let's say bank balance equals 1000 and is wealthy equals true. So we have created two variables in here, and we can make an app and get inputs, but for now we're just testing it, so we are using hard-coded values in here, 1000 and true. So we have someone who has $1000 bank balance and who is wealthy. All right, so we can create if bank balance is greater than or equals to 1000 and is wealthy equals true. Puts wow, you are rich. Okay, so please note that we have used one comparison operation in here and another comparison operation in here, and we have combined those comparison operations with a logical operation. So this whole thing is a comparison operation as well as a logical operation. All right, and also note that our conditional statement is this. You write a conditional statement like that. Okay, it starts with the keyword if, it ends with the keyword and in between you write your programming statements. Okay, you can create variables, you can do logical comparison inside it, you can do put statements, you can do a lot of things in the body of this conditional statement. But what the thing which is important is that as soon as you have written this keyword if, you give it a space and then you write your conditional statements in here. All right, so conditional statements can be consisting upon comparison operations, just the comparison operations, just the logical operations, or you can combine them just like I have done in this little example in here. So we can also write another if another conditional statement which can do like this: is wealthy not equals true. If the person is not wealthy, this statement basically tells that the person is not wealthy, because is wealthy property of that person is not true. Alright, so we are checking it, okay, basically. So we are saying if is wealthy property is not true, then you write you are poor guy and give it a sad face. So now let's go ahead and try this, and it tells us that wow, you are rich. So basically what it didn't execute this piece of code because is wealthy was true. Alright, so if it evaluated this comparison operation in here, it executed this comparison operation in here, and it checked whether is wealthy is true, is not true. So it was true in our case. So this statement returned, this whole statement returned false. So this conditional statement gets false value, so it did not execute this code. Alright, but this statement this whole statement resulted true, so that's why this piece of code was executed. So here we have created our little smart application which can make decisions based upon what inputs are provided to it. Alright, let's do one more thing and let's turn it to false. Now see what we get. So someone who has a bank balance of $1,000 and someone who is not wealthy, let's see what our program tells about that guy. So it says, you are a poor guy. Alright, so this was pretty much all for this video part. You can combine as many conditional you can combine as many logical and comparison operations to make a conditional statement. And this is the syntax for a conditional statement, where you start with if, then you give it a space, and then you write your conditional statement, and then you write your code inside its the conditional statement's body. Whatever code you write inside of it, this program going to execute it, and this conditional statement ends with the keyword end. You can also add as many statements as you want in this in this conditional statement. If you want to do something, you can also actually use one more thing. Let's add one more, and let's add one more for is cute equals true, is cute equals true. We want to, this is the point which I wanted to share with you, that you can combine two comparison statements or two logical statements with, or two or more logical statements with parentheses, and this evaluates first. Whatever you write inside of parentheses, that thing evaluates first. Okay, so if this is true or this is true, this whole thing will become true, and then this logical statement will execute. Alright, if this is true and the result of this thing is true, then it's going to show us this result. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share it with you guys. Now in this video part, you learned how to write conditional statements and how to make your programs become smart so that they can make decisions based upon what inputs are given to them. So we will write a lot of if conditions in our apps. When we are going to actually deploy some apps, we will create some examples, and we will implement some applications, and then we will be using this conditional statements a lot. All right, so that's why I wanted to emphasize a lot on this topic. So see you guys, and please share, rate and subscribe to my channel. See you, bye.